Welcome to Jazz on My Mind. I'm Richard Blackwell, and we're here in the historic city of Pasadena at Melodies at 755 Washington Boulevard with the Jazz Zone, Roscoe Lee Owens and Company. And with me again is trumpeter extraordinaire, the one and only Mr. Rahmlee Michael Davis. Rahmlee, good to see you again, man.
Good seeing you, brother.
I'm telling you, it was such a pleasure to have spend some time with you earlier last week. Wonderful interview we had with each other.
It's all mine, brother. That's home.
And that, once again, you can see that on our website, jazzonmymind.com. Now, Rahmlee, we talked extensively last week. We talked about how we both from Chicago. You played with Earth, Wind, and Fire, Tyrone Davis, Phil Collins, Young Holt Unlimited, the Jacksons. And tonight you're here at Melodies in Pasadena. Now, understand this is a weekly thing with the Jazz Zone.
Yeah, something they're trying now to keep jazz alive and bring jazz in the neighborhoods to the people. Right. You know, we shouldn't have to go to Europe all the time to bring our music to the masses.
To hear that heart and soul.
Come on now, come on now.
Now you're here tonight with three other wonderful musicians,
yes, we are. Yes,
and we're going to have a chance to speak with them a little later. But collectively, you're called the Live Band.
Yes.
Now, you've got Mr. Steve Foster.
Steve Foster on
drums.
Exactly.
You got Mr. Steve Robbins on keyboard.
Oh, yeah.
And you got Mr. Glenn Brooks on bass.
Glenn Brooks, exactly.
How did this combination come together?
Oh, we've been playing together, man, different projects for years. Steve Robbins is also an accomplished engineer. He's done all the Wayne Henderson albums. He's
wonderful
Wayne
saxophone.
Right.
Saxophone.
No, Wayne Henderson, the trombone player.
The trombone, that's what I meant to say. The Crusaders for many years.
Steve Robbins is his engineer as well as a piano player. So
that guy's great on
these
keyboard.
guys are multifaceted, man. I love that.
That's a beautiful thing.
So we're
and brother Glenn Brooks on a bass guitar.
Exactly. We've been knowing Glenn ever since the Maple City Band back in late 80s. I won't go back too far.
No, that's okay. We've done that already.
Right, that's right. We did that, right? Let's go forward. No, it's cool.
But you guys are sounding great. Now, I know you've got a new CD out.
Yeah.
Are these gentlemen performing with you on that CD?
Not on this particular CD. You know, we're planning to do something now.
Because I don't know how you're going to miss that opportunity. You've got to get together.
Oh, yeah. We're in the studio now with this band here.
Wonderful.
Because we want to do some nice vintage bebop with this band. And,
right.
You know, that CD that you got is a little more smooth jazz, but we do it all, and you know, it's a good thing.
Well, you guys are really cooking tonight. Before I let you go, give us the title of your new CD.
Oh, okay, this is going to be the best of.
The best of.
Yeah.
And what is that going to be comprised of?
It's going to be comprised of all 4 albums that I've done.
Right.
Okay, and the better things that I like from all of them, I put it together in like a compilation album. But plus, we're going to have about 4 new things on there as well.
That's groovy.
So we're really looking forward to it.
And I know you play one set and you're getting ready for the next. There you go. I was going to ask you if you didn't mind. Yeah. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the greatest trumpeter ever in my eyes.
I paid him to say that.
Mr. Rahmlee Michael Davis.
Thank you,
Rahmlee.
All right, Rich. Thank you, man.
And we hope to see you very soon.
Okay, come back again and see us again.
We will. God bless. Right. Thank you, Rahmlee. Welcome back to Jazz on My Mind. I'm Richard Blackwell. Once again here in the beautiful city of Pasadena at Melodies, 755 Washington Boulevard, like I said, in the historic city of Pasadena. We've already spoke with our good friend Rahmlee Michael Davis, and with him tonight also is this wonderful band called the Two Live Band. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves? This is Brother Steve. Go ahead, Steve. You take it.
I'm Steve Robbins. I play piano, keyboards.
All right.
Stephen Foster, drummer, and Glenn Brooks, bass player and vocals.
Now they say drummer, bass player, keyboard. They are extraordinary.
Like
this
that.
is one of the baddest quartets that you will ever hear in town. They're called the Two Live Band, and we're going to have them on Jazz on My Mind individually because these three gentlemen here have such an extensive history in playing jazz that we're going to have to spend some time with them with Jazz on My Mind. Once again, Rahmlee, Michael D. All right. And the Two Live Band here at Melody, 755 Washington Boulevard. You'll hear more. Just keep your eyes and ears tuned to Jazz on My Mind.
Jazz on
Thanks
my
for
mind.
watching.
Thank you for Jazz on My Mind.
Thank you, Jazz on My mind.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I'm Richard Blackwell, and welcome back to Jazz on My Mind. Once again, we're here at Melodies in beautiful Pasadena, 755 Washington Boulevard. Compliments tonight of the Jazz Zone. With me is the one and only Mr. Roscoe Lee Owens from the Jazz Zone and his beautiful, wonderful sister who happens to be the hostess of tonight's festivities, Jametta. How are you, Jametta?
I'm fantastic. I love what we're doing in northern Pasadena here at Melody's Restaurant.
Right.
Met some beautiful people, fantastic
That's good.
food. But, you know, it extends what I was doing in the music business. And part of my background was working with the OJs, partially managing and booking them, Shaka Khan.
That's right.
And,
You had handled some biggies.
yeah, and now I get to do this with my brother.
Isn't that
and,
a blessing?
It's a family thing,
That's
and we
wonderful.
absolutely are having a ball. You know,
There
if
you
you
go.
haven't been here, you're in for a treat.
And that's every Friday night at Melodies in Pasadena. The address again is 755 Washington Boulevard. Now, Brother Roscoe Lee Owens is going to tell us about some of the artists who are going to be performing in the near future. I understand you're going to have another good friend of ours, Wally Ali.
Wally Ali.
The
Wally
man.
Ali, absolutely incredible vocalist,
guitar
guitarist,
player. Yeah.
and he is with Mikhail Majid. Mikhail Majid is one of the most incredible keyboard players, left-hand bass. Most singers want to play with Mikhail because he can do all of that. And then, of course, Stephen Foster. Stephen Foster, he is
The wonderful percussionist.
the percussionist.
Jametta says it, Stephen Foster, Stephen Foster, Stephen Foster.
Well, I
she
learned
does it
that from
like that, you
Roscoe,
know.
okay?
And
But
then-
as I listen to him, I understand why.
Yes.
And then we have Bruce Heidelberg,
Wow.
who is
Wow.
doing some old school singing. He's going to stop in and do that. That's the following Friday. And then after that, we have Don, the One, Bell.
There you go.
It's going to be incredible. And, you know, because jazz is on my mind.
And we're in the Jazz Zone.
And you know that. So there we go, like that, you know.
Keeping it alive.
Keeping
That's
it
what we
alive.
do.
So,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, don't forget here at Melodies every Friday night, you can come down here, some wonderful music, and you can dine on some delicious fish. Every Friday is fish fry. Is that correct?
Friday's fish fry, but the whole soul food menu is available.
awesome.
And I wanted to also say that on Sundays, we're here on Sundays through the afternoon, right after church. You want to come from 1 o'clock to about 4:30. Mr. Roger Backus is on keyboards
Oh my
and
God! I've heard him
vocalist.
play many times.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And then every Sunday we have sitting in the jazz zone is Ed Wing and also Jack Maybe on keyboards.
There
and
you go.
know, a whole host of wonderful artists that stop in, especially on Sundays. So you singers are welcome to come on in on Sundays.
That's right.
And enjoy.
Once again, we're at Melodies in Pasadena, 755 Washington Boulevard. Come on down and check them out every Friday and Saturday night. I'm sorry, Friday and Sunday nights with the Jazz Zone. Jametta, wonderful hostess,
Thank you.
and Mr. Roscoe Leone.
The jazz.
Thank you
zone.
guys for spending time with me.
All right,
I'm Richard
thank you so
Blackwell,
much.
and thank you for watching Jazz
On my mind. Love it. Thank you.
Thank you.